It's production and, what you're doing to bring value and wins to the team. And it's much more difficult and stressful. And it changes because every year you're getting older and you're having a younger crop of guys coming in to try to take your job. I mean, NFL stands for not for long. Career average is like 3.2 years or 2.8 years, and it is a grind, but it's awesome because it really makes you look at yourself and learn that it is now 24/7 is your job. And, college, you have classes and off-season have fun and whatnot, but the NFL is a 365-day grind of being ready at all times because someone wants your job. And it was a good thing for me because I think it prepared me for WWE. You have people all over the world that want to be a part of WWE, and I got an opportunity. And, going through the NFL prepared me how to really put everything I have in every aspect of my life into becoming successful. And so I think that was the biggest thing for the NFL is it prepared me for the WWE.
Yeah, once you mentioned saying that's 365-day-year job, I mean, right, that's the same type of schedule. It's different with the travel, but it's still that long a process when you're in WWE. How was that transition like for you, going from football, which is a team sport, more to an individual type of entertainment sport?
Well, I think I wanted to get back to the individual. I think that was a big thing for me.
Well, you had a little bit. You mentioned that, right? You did some individual physical type combat sports.
Yeah, I was a 3-time Golden Glove champion, so I wanted to get back to that mentality of just worrying about myself and my own success and not having anybody else affect the outcome of what I'm doing. And I know that at the end of the day, if I've done everything I can, it's on me. So the transition, it was pretty crazy. It was pretty different. I had to change my body type and try to just change how I moved, how I lifted, how my diet was, and now you're taking the helmet off that you can kind of hide behind because in sports like football and boxing, you're told not to show your emotions. You don't want your opponent to see if you're tired or hurt or angry or whatever it may be. And now you're wanting to convey your emotions to millions and millions of people around the world. So that was, I think, the biggest transition for me was now, getting and learning how to do the promos and convey that emotion to an audience when I spent 28 years of my life being told not to show emotion. So it's been a crazy transition. It's something I'm still continuing to work on every day. I'm still trying to get my body perfect to where I want it. When you lose 70 pounds, it's pretty crazy. So it's been a fun ride, that's for sure. And then, adjusting to travel. And when you're in NXT, Triple H has built a atmosphere for you to find success. And he gets you ready for it. So it's not a crazy switch when you go from NXT to the main roster. You're ready. You do have to adjust to sitting on planes and rental cars and hotels, but all of that can be taxing, but it's worth it when you walk out the curtain.
I don't know if you follow NFL anymore, but they're making a lot of rule changes. It seems like they're trying to get a little bit away from the physicality. I don't know if you could do that. And then you have Vince McMahon bringing back the XFL, which seems like it's going to be your smash mouth type of football. I just wondered what your thoughts were about the NFL today and just also about the XFL returning.
I think the NFL today, I look at it sometimes and I'm going, man, it's football. You got to let guys play. And it's a game of calculated risk. You know what you're doing when you walk on a football field. You know that it is a physical game. It's not basketball. If you want that, play basketball. But that's my mentality. As an offensive lineman, I was a very physical player. And that's why I love the game, because I can just run somebody over and not worry about it. And I think the NFL is making a lot of rule changes to make the game safer, which is good. But at the end of the day, you